All right, guys. So can you hear me? I'm not sure if I'm audible. My OBS had its issue, so I'm just trying to test if my. Mhm. Very warm welcome. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Happy weekend. Happy Sunday. Hope you all having an amazing and awesome start of this Sunday so far. This is Naughty Blogs, and we are just gonna do some, driving and chatting while testing my OBS and especially my microphone since it's been acting a bit wonky since last couple of days. So just gonna give it a look, test, and see how it goes. All right, let's grab some job from the job tracker. Okay, so I'm currently in Spain. I'm gonna at least push it for at least an hour or two, so we can either go with the multiple deliveries of a shorter distance or a big delivery. So maybe this, that's way too. I don't know. That's quite a distance, almost like 4,000 kilometers. I'm not sure if I want to do that. Maybe something. You know what? Let's go to Norway. I'm wondering how long is, how far is Norway, especially Oslo. 3,500. Ah, I mean, I don't mind, honestly. We can go there. Um, okay. I want a three-wheeler trailer. We can grab apples or... I wonder if there's cars. Ew, this looks good. How about some batteries? Nah, that's way too big. I might just go with the cars. No, that would be alright. Cars, take this up immediately. Uh, what if I change the car? Yeah, I have one. I guess it's alright. I don't mind. Car transporter, okay. Take the job immediately and generate the job offer. There we go. Alright, so I pretty much suck at attaching my trailer. So, like, wish me luck. I definitely need one here right now. Oh boy. Dang it. Oh my god, my truck is already damaged? Crazy. Alright, no worries. Once I attach a trailer, I should be able to use a fixed command, so we should be good. Alright, let me turn on high beam, beacon, front auxiliary, roof auxiliary, and dashboard light. Sweet. Just in case. All right. Right, I could definitely use a refueling here. I mean, not really, but it doesn't hurt, you know. All right, let's go. All right. So if I find a gas station, this guy remind me to like take a hole on there and like get my booty refilled with the gas. Let's go, Brother George. Good evening, brother. Thank you so much for joining in. Where's the traffic? Well, apparently I'm in Spain, Madrid, so there's literally little no players around me right now, but we are heading towards Norway, Oslo, and hopefully we will be going through Germany or, I don't know, Calais and CD Road, where we will probably encounter a bunch of people. How's the quality of the stream looking, brother? Is it looking good? And how's my audio? Is it sounding a bit different than usual? Or microphone specifically? But yeah, just chilling. It's been a career lazy, you know, Sunday. All good now. Awesome. What about you? How's your weekend going so far? Microphone seems usual too. Okay, perfect. Usual like like how it sound yesterday, or nothing special. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Like Sunday seems really too slow to calm, which is good. We need that in our life. But sometimes, you know, sometimes It's just way too slow. And it's good. And I don't know. Don't know. There was some sound changes, but I really can't say. Oh, gotcha. No worries, brother. Well, as long as I'm sounding alright and there's no, you know, static noise coming through my microphone and all those not so good stuff, we should be good. Yeah, just like my entire OBS got reset again. I was like, yo, boy, let's go. Let's do this again. Yeah, no static. Awesome. Perfecto. I kept some neutral EULA points in the night though. Oh, you kept it as Reapers, or you went to like, I believe you switched to EULA character and then you did it, right? I logged into our list, like this morning for an hour or so, and I was into my Enforcer's character, Arthur Morgan. Now I kept them. Yo, that's amazing! 3 points, 3 points. Let's freaking go! Oh my god, it would be so amazing if we can get, the EULA PHQ. You know that I don't remember. Is it Tasik Taluka Airport? If we could get our hands on that, that would be so buzzing. I did an offhand cap on my, I believe, Enforcer's character against Eular. Didn't get any points, of course. And then there was an ongoing cap. Apparently someone from Enforcers or Eular initiated a cap against Reapers, and when I logged in, the cap was apparently still going on, and I just stood there and defended it. Easy. Yeah, man. It just sucks at how lonely RLS has become lately, like damn. I remember getting all the EULA points, and the RITK was insane. Yeah, this game is pretty lonely too. It's just like drive and chill. Nothing crazy at all. But if I compare it with RLS is much better because at least you got NPCs around. Here there's no NPCs. I mean, it's based on the players and stuff, but I mean, I can literally switch to single player mode, and they have a convoy mode in there where you can enable, where you can have NPCs around you. So I could do that, but yeah. Well, I like a hard truck game more really for trucking. Oh, hard trucking game mode. Do you mean like where we have to follow the standard traffic rules and all those amazing realistic stuff? I don't mind that really, I guess that's decent as well. Honestly, it would be much better if I just switch to convoy mode, but I'm just too lazy. I just don't know. Man, wait, you know what? I'm not sure, but if you're down for not today, not tonight. Oh, see, we have players coming up from the other side. Oh my god, I remember I started playing ETS2 when I was in 2016, I believe, and I was 18, or maybe even younger than that, I believe. I played this game when the game was not even optimized, and I played it on like 18 FPS. Can you imagine that? This game on 18 FPS, and now if you look at it, they have done so well amazing job optimizing everything here. But yeah, you know, back then it just felt so realistic. It just felt, hey, the dream came true. I'm able to drive. I'm trucking, and you know, all those amazing butterflies that you get when you are actually holding the steering wheel, or you are behind the steering wheel for the first time. It's just sweet. But you know what, brother? If I believe we do have this game, right? If we do, we can, you know, maybe next week or somewhere in the next, probably on next weekend, we can just go on a single player convoy mode and we can just play around. You'll just truck around or cruise around. At least that has some NPCs around and we will be able to chat in game. I don't need to stream that if you are not comfortable me streaming it, but we can just play around and cruise around, you know. That will be much more realistic component or delivery runs, you know. Oh, wait. I just wait a few minutes. That should be okay. Oh, I need to refuel my gas. Even though I'm like 70 or 75%, I should just do it. Sweet. Yeah. Wait, brother, do you have steering wheel? I'm literally using keyboard and mouse right now, and I had a steering wheel. I remember when I first got into this, there was a steering wheel which was on discount on Amazon back then. It was from the Trustmaster, I suppose. But then I don't know how it worked hardly for like 6 months maybe, and then it just died on me. You know, the wire or the cables worn out, and I wasn't able to do anything. Yeah, I never got a new one too, you know. I just felt that there's no need of it, you know. Like, I wasn't really that active after that on in game. I pivoted to community moderation on TruckersMP, and that you don't really need to play or you need to be active in game a lot because it was community moderation. So I was mainly into Discord and forums, and I would occasionally check in on game if I can. Oh, yeah, you know, at times it just gets so boring. I mean, it's all cool and dandy for a while until that you have a fire in you that you need to like, or you know, like the craziness of driving and enjoying the realism of traffic and all those cool stuff. But after a while, you just get a bit fed up, not or a bit bored. You know, like you just feel, yeah, it's nothing to write home about. You know. Oh, 2016. That's the time. So you got it when it actually came out, I believe. I believe it was released in 2014 or 2015, I suppose, and I guess that's when I as well acquired the game. So we both started at the same time. I don't have enough hours on TruckersMP or on in-game ETS2 as well. I guess hardly I have like over 300 hours. That's it. It's realistic that you drive cars on your back with such a speed. Yeah. Yep. Boop. Oh, yeah. Oh, let me try ASMR. Wait, shows it actually came. Oh, wait, it came in 2012? Oh my god, so I was like 4 years late. Damn. Wait, maybe you're right. I mean, technically, my Steam account was made in the year 2013, but due to some reason, I was never able. Steam shows that I first made an account on 2014 or 2015. So I don't know what was there, but there was apparently some sort of glitch. I wonder if there's a way we can actually go back to your Steam account and look for a purchase history and see when we actually got or purchased this game. I believe there's a way to do it. I have to like maybe to Steam purchase history or something. I don't know if it's just me, but I do think that having just knowing how to drive truck don't need to necessarily to be a truck driver, of course, but having that skill in real life would be really useful, considering the economy that we are currently into and all those crazy stuff going around the world. Hey, you never know. Steam page shows the purchase should be somewhere in the setting if I remember correctly. Yeah, I have to literally like jump onto it and like I'm gonna literally check that once I'm done with this quick short stream. The one that I have, the Naughty, is the main account that I have created. And the first game I bought on that account was let me recollect. The first game was Just Cause 2. After that, I got my hands on ETS, I suppose, and then it was Rocket League, followed by ATS, American Truck Simulator. I guess it was American Truck Simulator that came out in 2016 or 2015, and then I pivoted to RLS, and since then, after 20,000 hours, yeah. While driving truck in game is much more. Oh, definitely. It's easier. You just need to it's a lot easier. And I don't know, I just love to decorate a truck, even though it's not really looking buzzing. I just love to have a lot of as many lights, as much as any headlights, and like all those crazy stuff around. It just looks good, And then that I don't know what exactly the lights. I guess it's called roof auxiliary lights or something. Just love to have them. A bit, yeah. I will be honest, I was not aware of the Steam platform at all. Like it existed or stuff. So I believe I was in 8th grade, or it was like 7, or I guess it was 8th grade or something. And mom took me to a supermarket where they were selling CD-based games, and my first game I got was Assassin's Creed 1. And then after that I got my hands on Splinter Cell Blacklist, or it was Conviction, I believe. No, it wasn't Conviction, I believe it was Splinter Cell. And after that, once I completed Assassin's Creed 1, I asked for the second part, and so on. I got hooked up with Assassin's Creed, and then I believe I went for Just Cause 2, and Just Cause 2 multiplayer mode, and hey, that's how. Ouchie, ouchie, dang it, ouch. Yeah, exactly, We always prefer to playing it on a CD drive or having a DVD drive, like click on that button on your CPU and the DVD ROM and stuff gets, oh my god, dang it. Yo. Oh my god. Alright, look at it. Some people are literally advertising their virtual truck company. SBL line recruit rejoins not really. I guess that's friendship or something. I don't know. But yeah, so that's how I first got into gaming. It was no Steam at all, just DVDs and stuff. And as much as I know that I should not be promoting piracy, when I was in school and like, students around, I wouldn't say they were like friends because I never really had, I don't know. I used to talk to everyone back then as well. And they introduced me to, fit packs. I don't know what's this called. Uh, literally cracking the CDs and stuff. So I was on really low pocket money, like, hardly I used to get like $1 or something. Less than $1. Like back then, dollar wasn't really crazy, it wasn't as powerful as compared to how it is right now. So $1 a month, and I used to like accumulate that, and in a year I used to like have around like what, $12 or maybe less than that, maybe 10. And those days, if you have to like purchase an entire original CD cassettes or CD DVDs, it was crazy. Yeah, exactly. It was super crazy, like $20, or at least $20 for an original CD or DVD game, and then some of my friends introduced me to the piracy, like like go to a local, stall, ask for a game, and then they provide you with the instruction how to crack it and like copy and paste files and all this crazy and fancy stuff. Yeah, piracy was very exactly back then. It was super duper common, and people wasn't really crazy about it back then as how they are now. Like it was more about like just enjoying the game at as low as possible, as free as possible. But now talk about the piracy, and there's gonna be international laws coming at your booty. Like every game now has a piracy rules that you need to follow. You cannot promote piracy. You need to ensure that you are complying with all the international laws and all those fancy stuff now. But back then it was chill. Sometimes and the worst part about piracy was the fact that there's always a fear of you inviting a freaking virus or some sort of malware into your computer. So sometimes I ended up like, it was an old computer, not really gaming per se. It was just a standard computer that everyone in the fam used to use it. Common computer back then, like the one which had a big booty coming out of it. Now, like it's really old. So exactly. So it's like, yeah, you're doing that, and then out of nowhere you get tons of pop-up coming out, and sometimes the CD game or the pirate game wasn't a game at all. It was fucking porn. So that's something crazy as well. Like was the time I was introduced. Exactly. You see. So I believe every step that we did take in our life lead to something that we use currently in our present. Yeah, exactly. Now it's just built in. Back there, you really need to like get DVDs and CDs of it, and then you have to install it, have a product key, add the product key, activate it, and it used to like be active for at least another year or two, and then you need to keep buying it. It wasn't a one-time investment, but rather it was only, license was only valid for a period of a year or two, and then you need to keep it was kind of recurring subscription, but manual recurring subscription. It's built in, and which is much more better. I mean, I did try Mac Cafe or Mac, I don't know what's that antivirus name. I believe it's Mac Cafe or Mac Cafe or something. And I don't know, I found that after installing that antivirus, I was prone to more malwares and viruses as compared to when I did not use any of those antivirus at all. So Microsoft Defender is much more efficient, adequate, and we don't need to worry about purchasing any sort of software or CDK for it. It's just well-lit, I believe, Windows software, which we all know that nowadays no one really buys original. There are ways to, or there are you can literally circumvent that stuff. Like there are different websites where you can actually buy a product key. They don't know at all. Like today's generation, they have no idea that the monitors that we are currently playing on, they used to be so fat ass. and they have no idea what's Windows XP, what's Windows 7. Oh my god, one of my favorite Windows of Windows 7 that was so jam, that was so amazing, like, awesome, like you literally get, and there was always a kind of a subtle competition between Windows XP and Windows 7, while Windows XP was the most basic and kind of, a a base Windows which was, I believe, accepted each and every game. There were certain games that were only able to run on Windows 7. Mac FE sucks, man. Really sucks. It's like literally inviting a big antivirus or anti-malware into your system. All those crazy. Exactly. Windows XP had the longest life. Windows 7 and Windows Vista, I believe they were pretty much the same. I'm like almost the same. The UI was pretty much the same, I believe. Wasn't really much difference other than that there were some hidden features. I don't even remember them now, but it looked good, Exactly. I mean, I will be honest, I'm not fan of any other Windows other than Windows 7. I guess Windows 8 was a bit okay, but now that we have advanced like what, Windows 11, everything is so sucky. They keep on pushing unnecessary updates, making our system more laggy, and every update they push makes our gaming experience laggy. It sucks to game now, because of the Windows update. Exactly, Windows 10 was amazing. And do you remember the first time when we were introduced to computers, and when we, in the school times, there was a computer session, computer class, once every week or so, or maybe there were certain I don't remember how often it was, but used to be super hype about it, typing, seeing that big ass fat monitor, and you used to share each, I believe, per computer, at least 2 students out there, and your class teacher or professor used to teach you how to use control, how to use copy, all those amazing commands. And then I believe that was the first time I learned that if you type equals to RAND, open bracket and close bracket, and if you hit enter in the Microsoft Word, it it pays an entire, it puts out an entire default paragraph. Exactly. Those were some golden era, bro. And today's generation, they don't even give a damn. Like they were like, yeah, nothing big about it. We have a freaking tablet now. We have a freaking MacBook. The school computer sucks, but back then that was the only computer that we were, provided. We were firstly introduced to them. Only computer which was at our disposal. Yep, that was the first. I will say, yeah, exactly. And then when teachers were around, you need literally try to open up the Microsoft games. Back then there were games where you need to insert virtual coins. For, I believe there was a pinball game, and then Microsoft Solitaire. That's what I'm saying, man. We were a bit slow, but yeah. A lot of hidden features. Now it's pretty much pay to win, and even after paying the game, you just don't feel it, I mean, I'm talking about built-in games. Back then, those built-in games had a crazy graphic, like I'm literally. I remember I used to click on something and there was a virtual coin, and the coin had the face value of a monkey, like there was a monkey logo on it. I don't remember the game or what was that back then, but I just remember a glimpse of it, that yeah, you need to insert a coin and then you can start playing things. I believe it was a SaaS, like it was a subscription as well, but yeah. Exactly, always a new stuff to learn. Yep. And there was let me remember, there was a game where you need to like I don't know, place mines. I don't know. Yeah, exactly. Like I remember the coin. I remember the monkey face. It was a smiling monkey, and it was a golden coin, and you need to virtually click on that coin so that and it would pretty much go in a coin hole on a arcade machine or something. And yeah, I just don't remember it. Minesweeper, exactly. Oh, look at it. Someone's AFK. So yeah, I pretty much suck at it. I remember that. And do you remember our first console? I wouldn't really say console, but do you remember Mitashi? You know, like cassettes. I don't know what it's actually called. Like, what's the exact term? But you need literally buy the cassette, and then you place it on the console, and then you are able to play a variety of games in that cassette. Like some cassettes included like at least 200 games, and one of my favorite game was the tank. You know, like I used to play with my mom. I was a yellow tank and she was a green or something. I don't remember it, and it could hold up to 4 players at a time or something. Yep, the OG cassette video games, you know. Exactly, game compilation. You don't need to worry about anything. Just put in that. And I literally remember I used to like go to the store and literally ask the shopkeeper or the, you know, like the video guy or the seller that does the game include, you know, Mario, or does the game have cassette had, you know, Transformer. You know, there were some cool games in there which I don't remember now. But there was a duck hunting game where you could literally hunt a duck, and you were provided a, you know, a shooting device, a shooting controller. Tanks was classic. It was amazing. You need to defend the Phoenix, and you need at the start or at the commencement of the game, at the initiation, the Phoenix was. I believe it was covered or guarded using a brick wall, and then you need to keep you know, upgrading that brick wall. It turns into stone, then it turns into like different sort of stones, and then metals, and then you know, like platinum and all those crazy stuff. Hey, Maria Gomes, welcome in. And as well as, I believe you need to reach some sort of power unit or power thingy which can update or upgrade your tank, but it was time limit, so you really cannot have that upgrade for a long time, for a longer duration. It was for a specific seconds or a minute. All this fun stuff, man. Ouchie. Thank you so much, Maria. Yeah, we are just talking about the amazing, awesome past, like how we all got started here. And do you remember the Mario game where you need to like keep hitting the mushrooms and walk on it, or like eat it so that you can become big? And I don't remember it was something, I believe. I apparently as well have a Transformer game on a DVD or a CD. I don't know if you ever played that, but when I did try it almost a decade and back, and I do remember a bit of the gameplay. It sucks that the game restricted the, you know, the voluntary transformation from the robot to the car. I don't know, like I felt that was really restricted back then, and still if you go to some of the latest Transformers game, I believe Transformer game was the last game was ported to wasn't on PS2. They did not release in PS4 and PS5, which sucks, you know. I guess I had two cassette consoles because one died on me, so I had to like save for a couple of years and get another one. The first one was believe a birthday gift when I was in second or third grade. I don't remember it very well, but my mom bought it back then. Uh, and then I was a really naughty kid, notorious, very, very stubborn. And I actually used to like freaking cry on, like make a scene. If I wanted something, I used to like be crazy. I used to like roll on the ground and like cry like a fucking idiot. And all this awesome fun stuff. So that's, and I don't remember it, but I did something and that's how I ended up with like 50 cassettes. I never really had an opportunity to like actually own an Xbox, so I went with that cassette console. Then I was able to get my hands on Nintendo, Game Boy Nintendo, where you need to put in the small cassettes at the bottom or the booty of your hair, like handheld, and then you used to play all. Yeah, so those cassettes back then were like crazily expensive, but like almost $2, $3, stuff like that. So I was only able to get one cassette a year, and I had to keep on playing the same old cassette on repetitive basis. Like it used to take me like 2 months to complete the game and stuff. So yeah, those were some crazy stuff I do remember. Sometimes, when I'm just sitting alone, taking a sip from my naughty coffee, or, like a Diet Coke, or sometimes beer, which is quite rare. After Nana passed away and stuff, I haven't really touched beer at all. But sometimes you just wanted to like sit here, think about the past, think about the things that you used to do back then, and just old good memories. Sometimes it's so nostalgia, it's quite nostalgic. And then I guess I was in 6th or 7th grade when I got my hands on like PS2, and back then there was I believe they used to provide a free game with PS2 console, which was, I believe, WWE SmackDown or WWF. I guess back then it was WWF, so it was World Wrestling Federation, and which was later transformed or converted. I don't know why it changed from Federation to Entertainment, but I believe it had something to do with Trump purchasing all the shares and all those crazy stuff. So I believe it was WWE SmackDown, which was free back then, and then they had a Hanuman game, which I believe was exclusively available to stop blinding. How can you be blind with that, bro? Yeah, he literally called me stupid. Now, I can take a higher road here and just ignore his existence at all, or I can use my manager buttons and I kick his booty out of the game. I mean, I'm just gonna let it pass. I don't care. But yeah, that's what I'm saying, Yeah, I mean, like, I'll be honest with you. Irrespective of my permissions or my authority in the game, I never really care about moderating the game. I just like log in and like just play around and stuff and then just log out. I'm just too lazy to do that at times. Unless things goes crazy and I have to step in, I do not do that. I just think it's not my place to moderate because we have the game moderators for that, and it's their responsibility and their task. And I don't want to like step my foot into that unless until it's really required, or if there's no things are going super crazy. 3 online? No, not at all. There are over 4,000 or 5,000 players in the game right now. In the server, right? I mean, the only reason you are unable to see them right now is the fact that most of them drive in Britain, Birmingham, and all, you know, UK, and all those well-known European countries and cities. I'm currently I believe I'm right now just past Spain. I don't know. And interesting from your moderating practice. Oh, there are some crazy stories I can tell you about. So, not yeah. So back then when I was a game moderator. Oh, look, we just entered Paris. Sweet. So, I had a user which actually banned for reckless driving, inappropriate overtaking, and then swearing in the game or in the chat. All that fancy stuff, and I believe they were banned for a week or maybe 2. I don't recall. Because the punishment protocols keeps on changing, and we need to amend it or update it depending on the latest, conditions, international laws and whatnot. So I believe I did ban them for 14 days, and then that guy, that guy, I believe he went onto my forums, TruckersMP account. He started making some bad comments on the way I work. The fact that I'm from India, all the racism, and then he as well. And back then, I was mainly doing Twitch, and as well as I had Naughty Buddy channel because it's been there for almost 6 years now. And this December, I believe I will be completing my 7th year. So he did tag me there, and he made a comment and all those nasty stuff, So that was crazy. He was literally stalking me and, trying to hunt me down like he was on a witch hunt and all that. You know how RLS was, right? Where sometimes people just go nasty. I will be open and I will be honest about it. Jazz Rabbit, for instance, like she literally went full on crazy. She literally was doxing, she was fishing, she was trying to get all the personal information out, stalking my social media handles and all those crazy accounts. And then I remember, I believe, my accent was not that, was really obvious back then. I wasn't really acquainted with English speaking, which I usually do now, which I've evolved over the years. And I still think there is still an Indian accent, or you can literally say that, not a lot, as you said, that it has changed or evolved over the years. But back then, you could literally say that, I'm a guy, I'm not super proficient in speaking, and I was just getting used to with the writing and stuff. So she used to make fun of that, and followed by Jeffrey, and then we had Jaffa Mars, and all those amazing big name personality of the ULAs. And then we had Winston Mercy, all those crazy people that we have had been encountered or experienced in our real life server. So that dude was literally following the footsteps of that guy and stuff, and I believe I'm not supposed to say this, perhaps this falls under NDA, but I did a suggestion back then, that the staff who are especially the game moderators who are banning people, in game, and making sure that the rules are safer, trolls are out of it, and ensuring the rules are being enforced and complied. Their name should stay anonymous. The player should not know who's being banned, who is banning them. There should be some sort of anonymity, some sort of privacy that should help staff members, or team members, that which we now say it's a team member, not staff. So to secure their identity. And that was the first time I ever made a suggestion to a management, and I did it because I was part of the game moderation team. So luckily that did get implemented after a year or so of me putting it forward to them. And I believe I did resign from the game moderation team because of my health issues back then as well. It wasn't really great. I had jaundice, so I don't remember something. I don't remember, or it was an exams. I was in my graduation years, and but yeah, so yeah, and just like that, there are so many crazy stories. When you ban people, they just go crazy. Instead of trying to understand why they have been banned, they just go on a witch hunt. Some do doxing, some try to grab IPs, and all this stuff. And that's okay. I understand that frustration is there. I understand that people aren't happy about the fact that they have been restrained from playing the game on this amazing, beautiful platform. But I don't understand. If you are here to drive, just drive. You don't need to go around and like ramming people off. Unless it's a Grand Theft Auto, or unless you are a crazy driver like me, just don't. you know. So yeah, but over the years I've understood, no matter how much you punish people, or the players, or trying to enforce the rule, some people are continue or gonna retain their behavior no matter what. Exactly. So some people just use racism to just patronize you, take you down, to prove they are superior than you, just because they belong to a first grade country. Or I mean, all right, it's all Gucci, it's all good that you are from a good country and all that stuff, but yeah, you don't need to rub it on my face. I know you are from where, okay, and I respect you for who you are, and you should respect yourself for being provided, and for getting a chance to be born in that country of yours. But that does not give you right to talk otherwise, or undermine other people. Not everyone is being provided that luxury, that privilege to be born in a Western country, or in a European country, or be in any other country. For instance, everyone has a different success story, everyone has a different life, and I believe racism or patronizing others is definitely not way to go. But that's just me. But yeah, exactly. I mean, if we could choose where we were born, so yeah, okay, then you can definitely blame it on me, or put it on me that, yeah, it's my fault that I chose to be born in this country. But it's not my fault. And again, no country is bad, no country is good. Everyone has their pros, and everyone has their cons, and I believe you can do so much, right? So there are so many barriers, there are so many bureaucracies, there are so many red tapes. If I want to change a country, if I could, I would have done it already. I don't need to sit here, spend 30 years almost of my life. You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah, I believe it's more of your karma, or more of your deeds, that you get to choose or live in the country you're born. I believe whatever it happens, I believe it happens for a reason, and you should embrace it. Totally, it's up to you. That's life and death, born and dead is not in your hands. It's an extreme end of your life. It's the first page. Like they say, the summary or the introductory of a chapter. It's common. You are born naked and you die naked. That's given. We do not control the place of the birth, and unfortunately, as much as we would love to control the place of that, we cannot, right? But how you live your life between these two extreme ends is up to you. Well, you try to do that. You can try to choose a better life. You can try to work towards the better goals. Just because we are born in specific country does not mean we have to die in that specific country. You need to work towards, trying to change things around, trying to see if we can. Uh, there are so many pathways where you can actually like study and like work, and as we were talking the last night on our DMs. But one of the most important thing is like the financial freedom. Not everyone is being provided the privilege to like go around in the world, travel around in the world, and opt in for the studies. It takes time, and so at the end I believe you should just respect everyone irrespective of their background, caste, creed, religion. But that's just me, brother. Exactly. You see, like life tests you around. It tests. You get an opportunity to be born in a country, and as well you get an opportunity to be in a different country. And I believe that we'll walk that bridge when we get to it. We just take do things, act the way the life throws it onto us, or at us. Exactly. So you were lucky, you were blessed, and definitely, our parents did, our parents, karma, your karma, and overall, all the contacts and all those, the good feeling credibility they built over the years with their friends, with their network, with the people they are currently or were previously employed with. Everything comes down to to uh, to an opportunity where you can, yeah, all right, you finally got a chance to move out of a country. That too because of the given circumstances, not because you wanted to, but because things went out of your hand, out of anyone's hands. Like the world crisis and what was going on. Yeah, you had an opportunity, knocked on your door, and you took it. Your parents took it. So hey, exactly. Like we are blessed. I believe we are blessed in so many ways. Like I'm blessed to have you, and in my life, brother. I will be honest with you. I'm blessed to have a lot of people who have been there for me throughout my life, right from the start to where I'm currently am, and I wouldn't be here. I tell you, and I tell this with all the humility. I wouldn't be here if it weren't for you, weren't for all other people who have been there for me, including my parents, of course, my mom. They all have done their part, and this is where we are. Yeah, we could have gotten, we can always dream for a more better life, but, let's not undermine or patronize us or, like, demotivate. Of course, we will try our best to, like, aim for something good, but yeah. I get that, brother. I get that. And I believe it will be the same for me. I'm not sure if you were aware. I believe in early 2025, somewhere our country was involved in kind of a war with our neighboring country. And I'm not gonna name that country right now, just to make sure that we align with our channel guidelines. But there was there was a movement where we were told that we have to participate in a war. Especially the city I'm in currently. Again, something, I won't be telling it aloud in public. So yeah, there are times, there are moments where you just we have to be ready. Whatever life throws at you or threw at you, you have to like take it as it comes. We cannot like, there are certain times we cannot make choices. You just have to go with the flow. Hey, Mr. Tats, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for subscribing. Really appreciate that. I love my country. I didn't approve all that. Is auto pass at the toll booth? Oh, there's auto pass at the toll booth. I did not even pay attention to it. But thank you so much for subscribing. Really appreciate that, Mr. T. How are you? How are you doing today? This fine evening or morning or afternoon of Sunday? Yeah, I mean, like, we love our countries. There are. Is it best? No. Can things be improved? Definitely. Do we love certain things that's going on around in our country? Definitely no. If we were provided with an ability to change things around, turn it around the other way, definitely I would do that. But okay, if we cannot fix it, you just, deal with it, or just try to, like, find another way around to move out of this specific country, I believe. Exactly, there's literally nothing you, I, or anyone can do, like, we just have to deal with it. But hey, like I said, if you are being provided, or if you are being blessed with an opportunity to, like, move out of your country for the sake of prosperity, betterment, or for anything, for attaining your goals, you should take it. You should do it. No, definitely, I totally get that, bro. It's not helping at all. Whatever's going on around the world is just crazy. And literally, we cannot do anything about it. We just have to deal with it, Just be lucky. Just feel lucky that we don't have to worry about it right now. We don't have to deal with any sort of wars. We don't have to deal with anything. For now, you never know. In future, we have to, like, buckle up, go into war, fight, defend our country. Even though we do not want to, we have to. Exactly, we are the NPCs of a real life. We have to just be ready. There are gonna be times where we'll be run over by, we will be taken down. Unfortunately, unlike the game NPCs, we won't be able to respawn, and that, we will be, if we're dead, we're dead. But yeah, that's okay. Like I said, it's not in our hands to choose the place, or the reason, or the cause of that. Exactly, we are unsure about our respawn conditions at all. Like, we are unsure if we're gonna be able to, like, respawn at all, unless unless we are vampires, or unless we are, I don't know, man. Yeah, it's fine. All right, we are actually seeing a couple of players now. It's good. Yeah, dude isn't driving right. He has it for, like, danger lights on. So I'm gonna try driving on the. Yo, bro. Dude, chill. That was some crazy driving right there by him. No, so every player. So here I was talking about the CD road. So this is a road where you're gonna see a tons of player around cruising by. You see the crazy amount of people around here, and I have to be very careful I don't end up driving into them. No, so I actually have the streamer mode enabled, as you can see. Bruh. Bro, literally, why you were driving so crazily? Oh my god. Well, he literally drove into me. Oh my god. That was wow. Exactly, he literally bumped into me from behind. So this is a CD road. We need to be very careful here. Because there are tons of people here. Oh, 291. Oh.
Molodor, where are you going on?
Okay. We have to be very careful. So this is the route which I usually try to avoid even whenever I'm on a controller or keyboard, because you never know if your controller, if your keyboard or mouse just fucks up. You are literally gonna risk driving into someone, which is something crazy. Alright, I'm not able to check the chat real quick right now, brother. Just give me a second. Well, let me just get off of this route. It's super busy, you know? It's super duper busy right now. Yo, yo, yo. Damn, that was crazy. I need to go slow down. Hmm. Alright, I can quickly check the chat. Alright, what was that? Opus, like you can drive a normal car here. Yeah, you can literally drive a normal car here, but but the handling of the car is quite similar to the truck, so you won't really get the feel of driving a car. But but a car which has a truck engine here. So it's super busy right now and I need to refuel. I'm almost at halfway to the gas, so, and I still have like 1450 kilometers to go. So, so one of the most reckless driving car is the scout cars. So these are called scout cars. But some, oh, look at that, that's crazy. Oh my god. And yeah, that literally went off the fence. That's pretty much me in GTA 4. Bro, you should never park at a turning, man. What the heck? I should say sorry. Okay, don't mind. I don't know why I'm saying sorry, but all right. So yeah, this is a route that I usually try to avoid as much as possible because I don't really want to like, yeah, get my ass or booty banned. Oh my god, look at this crazy traffic, man. It's so busy. It's crazily busy here. Oh, look at that, bro. That dude literally asked me to say sorry. I'm like, why should I say sorry to you? I'm like, but whatever, man. If you're happy about me telling you sorry, fine by me. It's literally taking an opportunity for asking players to apologize to them.
Okay, sorry.
He's literally telling it to everyone. Yeah, so this is Calais and Duisburg Road. I believe we are in Germany. I believe, or it's, oh wait, I guess Calais is in France, right? I'm not sure about it. I don't want to like open my map, but we can click. Nah, I don't want to take a risk of it. Yeah, most of the players are literally driving at the opposite direction. Maybe they're heading towards the Spain, or you know, they're heading towards that side of the country, while I'm coming from Spain and heading towards Norway, Oslo. I seen was with the grab. What do you mean by that, Ted? What's the Grabmaster flu? I'm sorry, I'm not familiar with that term. Do you mean Trustmaster? A driver for Melody Bear. Oh, I see. Exactly, that's what I was wondering. What is that? That's a new term that I'm first being introduced to. Oh, it's a... Oh. I see it's a YT channel of some guy playing... Oh, okay. Alright. Yeah, I'm... Well, those are ETS, right? Ah! Alright. Okay. Yeah, at some point of time, you know, if and whenever I do get, you know, a chance to... I don't know. I've been thinking to stream this on my main channel, but I feel it's more appropriate or aligned with the vibes of this channel, at least for now. Maybe someday I will just may play on Naughty Buddy, maybe. I don't know. Let's see. I mean, it's not that I don't want to. It's just that I'm not sure if how the people are gonna respond to me driving in game, and then I won't be able to read the chat. The chat could be or might be busy and all those fancy stuff. Maybe on the main channel there will be more people. Maybe. You know, with one monitor you can do so much, you know, like I'm literally using my mobile, which again I should not be using mobile while driving. But yeah, like I'm using my mobile for like reading the text. It's okay. Dude. Why? But maybe I can enable text to speech or something whenever I'm streaming, when I'm driving. I don't know, is there a way to do it? But if there is a possibility of YouTube having an ability or a feature to enable text to speech, I should probably try that. Bro, why, bro? Why, man? Why? Oh boy. Who's this guy? I'm gonna report him, man. Oh boy. Did you see that? It is like people here have no idea how to freaking drive here. And then they cry about being banned, you know. Yeah, amazing number, isn't it? Lovely number for us. I just hope that my trailer isn't that bad. Well, there you go, 26% damage. Freaking heck. Suck. Dude is a sucker, for real. Yeah. Exactly, I don't know why people even bother to drive in this game if they have no idea how to like control their truck. You never see me on a city road. Yeah, I mean, I'm not fan of city road, Mr. Taz, but I don't mind going into that road, you know. It's okay. It's alright. It's not fine and dandy, but I try my best to like... That's the road where you can actually try to learn how to drive, how to control your truck, movements, steering wheels, and all those fun stuff. Let's see.
Hello, lads.
Look at that dude. He's literally crazy, man. Yeah, that dude is literally so weird. So TTS may be a variant, but it may interfere. Don't really. How is it gonna interfere though? Like, oh, you mean that every time I'm gonna game something, it will like play in the background, so you won't be able to hear my audio as it's gonna overlap my audio over it or something? Oh. True that. But what if, but what if that, it only I can hear it, you know? There should be a way to do it. Look at his driving, man. Look at his driving. You know what? Okay. Okay, so... Alright, let's see. Oh, dude literally locked. Ah, okay, well, fair. I was actually about to enter into the moderator mode and like kick his booty, but okay. You won't ever see a crazy driver in real. So that's something. Oh, you never know, man. You never know. Some drivers are born crazy, I believe. Okay, wait a second. I need to like check my Twitch real quick just to make sure that everything is fine there. Give me a second. Oh, Mr. Tats, thank you so much. Bubble wrap truck should use auto pass. Thank you so much, Mr. Tats. Okay. Right. Just a second. Good to see. Oh, Mr. T, you joined the Discord. Thank you so much. All right, I'm back. Okay, so I'm pulling out. I need to be very careful. Check my mirrors. Everything is good. Okay. But yeah, as we were talking, you know, like life throws every crazy shit at us, you know, and they test us to see how well we're gonna deal with it. So there are times I just feel super down and I just sit quietly, don't really care about anything. Oh, dude wants to go, feel free to overtake, sir, I don't mind. Go, bro. Dude. Wow. Hey, it's okay. You know, you can be... Come on, man. You know me. We can talk about anything. I don't care if it's gonna be serious talk or... It is what it is. We are here to talk. We are here to chill. And we are here to be ourselves. So I don't mind if it's gonna be a serious conversation. You know. This is a platform where we all can be together. We all can just talk about anything. About life. There's a reason it's drive and chat, right? And even if it's on my main channel, I try to avoid the political aspect of it because, you know, some people can get hurt. You know, when I talk freely. I don't really sugarcoat stuff, and sometimes it can but hurt people. Just buy bubble wrap. Bubble wrap? What's that? But yeah, otherwise, yeah, you know, you can talk to me about anything, talk to Inchat about anything. It's fine. I don't mind. Whoa, what the heck was that? Shit, the dude is lagging, or is it me he's lagging? Oh, well, I have 223 ms, so it's me who's lagging. Oh my god. Oh, so do you mean that I should go for a bubble wrap cargo? Okay. Bro, don't. You know, there are some times where we really cannot have any sort of control over the thoughts that run into our mind. There are moments where there are so many questions which are felt unanswered, certain questions which cannot be answered, yet we do have a curiosity, do have those thoughts running into our mind, which is totally normal, totally okay, because we are human after all. And we all want to have our questions or queries resolved. Nothing issues with that. Just don't ever let those thoughts ever affect you a lot. A bit is okay, because that's how we humans are, you know, processed. That's how we humans are made. There needs to be have some sort of thoughts, otherwise, what's the point? I don't know if that's even possible. I've been playing in TruckersMP for almost a decade here. I've never knew there's an ability or there's a feature where we can actually wrap our truck into a bubble. So brother, always be yourself, like you don't have to worry about anything. Talk about anything. Really, I don't care. We can both just talk about anything for hours. If someone has an issue with it, they can always stop watching our streams. I don't mind. Yeah. Oh, I totally missed the gas station spot. Dang it. Oh, well, I hope there's another gas station somewhere nearby. Yeah, I mean, like... Yeah, I totally forgot about the gas thing. So, it could be an issue, but we can always fast travel to the service station. And hopefully there is a gas nearby it. Well, yeah. Hopefully, I'm not sure though. I drive as normal, driving in ATS2 and ATS. Oh, so you do not go into, you do not drive on TruckersMP multiplayer mode, but you rather choose to drive in the single player mode, which is cool, which is good. As single player do have a convoy mode where you can actually drive with your friends or your team friends. It's good. Brother George, just remind me to stop at the next gas station, just in case if I miss it. If you see it on my map, just let me know. Oh, we need a reminder. But the game is really beautiful. Not gonna lie. Oh, you have a Moza wheel. Oh, that's amazing. I'm using keyboard and mouse right now. Hopefully someday I will have wheels and maybe I can use wheels. I used to have wheels a year ago, almost a decade back, but yeah. Oh, I wanted to ask, the stream isn't looking choppy, right? It's looking okay? And a track Gear 5, what's that? Is it a job tracker? Stream is totally okay. Awesome. Head tracking. Oh, okay. I do know there are some streamers on the Twitch who use eye tracking. So wherever we are looking, there is a software which tracks your eye movement, which I really kind of feel a bit weird, but it's at the same time it's good. I used to have a Momo steering wheel. Oh, the word Momo, it reminded me of. Alright, I'm not sure if you are aware, but almost 6 to 7 years back, when I was in my college or university, there was a game on a mobile which was probably called Momo, and that game used to brainwash kids and trying to make them hurt themselves. I don't know if it was Momo or Momos or whatsoever it was, but that game was super scary. Totally off, totally random, but I do remember that. That was crazy. Oh, I had a Trustmaster Ferrari. It was like I got it for $30 or something, or maybe $40 back then. It was on discount, so it was like original pricing was over $150. I got it for like 50 or 40. I don't remember it. I You sure there wasn't and then the game out of exactly. So I believe probably have a screenshot of two somewhere in my mobile gallery. I have over like 20,000 pictures or photos in my phone gallery. It's all from my school and college days. It was crazy, like it was literally brainwashing and manipulating kids and any sort of gamers or user out there to like hurt themselves, which then the game eventually got banned here, and the person who made that game probably got sued, and I don't know if he's behind the bars or in the custody or he escaped, is at large, I don't know. Yeah, that was a while. That was almost a decade ago or something, I believe. Crazy stories, my friend. Crazy stories, brother. Oh, gas station. Finally. You like secret roads? You mean the roads that are not available or, have barriers or is locked? Yeah, I believe what he meant is a road, like this, where you cannot really drive on, but it's only for the cosmetic purpose. There are more secret roads in ATS. Ooh. Oh, I need to get back to SnowRunner or the Mud Runner. Maybe next weekend we can do that, Alright. Just crack my knuckles. Just go on the 101. Just go on the 101 ATS. I do have ATS installed, and I did try to run it, but unfortunately for some reason my game keeps on saying to me that it's like downloading the information, and the game resolution is stuck on some weird resolution which I really cannot change. So I actually had to choose ATS. So I was actually planning to play ATS because why not? I haven't played 8 years in almost a decade or something. I believe that game would be much easier to play. Just me, I could be wrong here, of course. But that game might be easier to play on a steering wheel, maybe. I don't know. All right. I'm not sure if we are in Sweden or not, but I don't know. Let's see. Totally, and I definitely agree with you there. So even if I wanted to get a steering wheel, let's say if I wanted to get a steering for this one, I would pretty much go with something super basic, something super duper basic, because I'm not sure how long I'm gonna play that, how often I'm gonna play, right? It's not a game that I do it every day, but I do on the weekends where we can just chill, relax, and chat and just drive around. So I do think that, like getting that steering wheel, if I ever get it, if I ever get an opportunity to get a steering wheel, I'm gonna pretty much go with some super simple, super basic, so that I don't have to worry about like straining my fingers, because whenever I play this game, it my finger pains after I'm done with the streaming. Do you go on a World of Trucks? Yes, I do go on a World of Trucks. I do have an account, I believe, and my nameplate on ETS2 and ATS2 is CM1254. And my username is NaughtyWoody. If you would like to follow me on there, if you would like to send me a request, I don't know if there's a thing in there or on there, but you can if you want to. And that's pretty much the external contracts where I usually do TruckersMP dispatcher contracts, which just give us a more flexibility to select the cargo and the place I would like to go and not. And not to mention, Brother George, the price of the steering wheels are literally touching the skies, Like, and nowadays, pretty much people are really hype about the Logitech G29 driving wheel. And that shit alone is around like $200, if I'm not wrong. I don't know, at least it's $200 plus taxation, plus import charges, plus all those crazy, nasty hidden charges that our, government love to put or impose. Exactly. So back then, we got it for $50, but the same steering wheel is literally costing around like $200. That's super crazy. Wait a second. No, it's costing $500. My bad. Logitech G29 is $500 plus taxes, plus shipping, plus import duties, and all this crazy. It sucks. And you need to buy the shifter separately. It's sold separately. So that's again crazy. So that's another $200. So if you need to buy a professional wheel set, okay. Bro. I will be right back. Drive safely. All right, brother. I will try to drive safe. I'm not sure if people are going to let me drive safe. All right, brother. Come back soon. Right, I'm gonna quickly hide my booty. So be right back in like 5 minutes. Wall of Truck is where do you loads and get free paint job accessories for a truck. Ah, yeah. All right, Mr. Chaz, I'm gonna be right back in like a jiffy. Just gonna go run to the kitchen, grab a glass of water, and be right back. All right, I'm back. And I got some coffee. Shouldn't drink much before the bedtime, though. Oh, I could use a cup of coffee. Even though it's almost midnight here, I'm like, man, I don't mind. You know what? Maybe after driving, I would probably grab a cup of coffee. Don't want Monday to kick in, man. Whoop whoop. I still think, I still believe. Not even 20 hours here. Damn. Monday, sucky, sucky, the booty. Oh, yeah. I'm thinking tomorrow, maybe. Alright, what do you think? GTA 4 or Indiana Jones? You decide. I feel we can continue on our Indiana Jones maybe and do GTA 4 on Tuesday or Wednesday, but we can also start our week strong by doing GTA 4. Huh? I'm not sure though, I'm not sure. I'm just, just thinking. I mean, I don't want to do the mortuary assistant though. That's really... Well, up to you again. Okay. Well, we can start our week strong by doing some GTA 4. But since we did... yesterday we did stream Indiana Jones, so maybe we should continue with Indiana and then we can probably focus on GTA 4 for the rest of the week. Yeah, I did not... I mean, I love it up to a certain extent, but then dissecting and all those dead bodies just give me a bit of aches. But it's a good game if you love horror, and I do love horror up to a certain extent. But not this sort of horror, some horror where you don't have to deal with the dead bodies, Dead bodies just weird. There's a reason I did not opt in for... Oh, damn. Did not even see the barrier. Crazy. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Yeah, both are long games, So we are almost around like 50 or 53 or 54%. Exactly, freaking barrier. And weird enough, I did not even see it. I thought it's an auto pass. I can literally pass through it, but no, there was freaking admanitum barium right there. Exactly. Wolverine approves. Man, I don't know. I'm a bit excited about the Wolverine game as well. The graphic of that game definitely looks so buzzing, and I believe it's PS5 exclusive. So and hopefully by the time we would be done with the PC repayment funds, and and maybe we can save for the new Wolverine game. There's also another game which is 007, I believe. Is James Bond 007 or something, yeah. But there's another game which is to be released somewhere around 2026, so yeah, and then we got GTA 6. Yeah, honestly, that most of the latest Marvel games, like Avengers was a big I did not really love it at all. It just felt so repetitive, and the story was kinda meh, like there was no backstory, there was no story at all. It just was random PvE, and that's it. So Marvel's Avenger was a big, I would say it was the biggest flop in my opinion. I did play it, I believe, and I did not like it. Spider-Man was pretty good. Spider-Man 1 had a really amazing graphic. Spider-Man 2, really amazing graphic as well. And then followed by Spider-Man Miles Morales, again amazing graphics. So they did a crazy and good amount of job in Marvel Spider-Man. And that game literally has a crazy vibe at all. You know, like you get to like swing, use your, all those gadgets and widget. Yeah, Spider-Man is always awesome, and I've been really trying to like get to that game again. I really need to like cover it and like revisit that entire Spider-Man series. Unsure when that's gonna happen, given that we have a lot of pending titles. So once we are done with, Indiana Jones, I will pretty much bounce between Assassin's Creed 2 and GTA 4. So that's gonna go on until we complete or get concluded with GTA 4, and then maybe I can start Lara Croft, the Tomb Raider, or we can do Spider-Man. But yeah, that might take a while. And they are also working on a new Lara Croft. You know, there is a new Lara Croft Tomb Raider game that's probably going to release in the year 2017, 2027 or 2028. So there are so many new games, man. Yep, it's just super fun, you know. Do you remember the first Spider-Man game? The first, that the graphic were not top notch, but it was a game that was based on Spider-Man Peter Parker, Tobey Maguire, the entire story, where like you are literally on top of the roofs, the city skyscrapers. There is a fog around the town, like you cannot literally go down on the road or climb on the road or interact with the road. You see nothing but a full fog around. So I did have that game on my DVD list, the game list, but it's unfortunately not playable. Oh wait, there's a remaster for Spider-Man? Okay, I wasn't aware of that one. I have to literally look at it and see if they have ever released that version on PS5 as a free upgrade, because I believe I did get that game on discount almost a couple of years back. So if they are providing a free PS5 upgrade, that would be amazing. Oh, we still need a GTA 4 remaster. If not remaster, at least please work on the port. Please port it to consoles, at least PS4 and PS5. We definitely need it. But hey, it's okay. I mean, like, game is looking buzzing on PC though, not gonna lie. I do not expect it to run. Yeah, I mean, like, if we avoid or ignore all those stupid crashes and OBS being messy and my GPU and CPU be acting up, the game is good. The graphic looks good, and I don't know what went wrong, but after the latest OBS update, I don't know, the game just look a bit different in terms of everything. Lighting looks amazing, night look amazing, and whatnot. Yep, they just need a fresh texture, a bit of that enhancement, and I guess pretty much that's it. But they are not going to do that, you know? They would rather spend the time in GTA 5 Online, creating unnecessary missions. I mean, it's like a main machine or device for them, right now. It's either the OBS or something is wrong with my hardware. I don't know, man. Like, sometimes it just sucks. Certain games is just laggy. I feel it could be due to inadequate RAM. I don't know. Or CPU is not as powerful, as compatible as I thought it must be. I don't know. So, yeah, weird, I mean, I literally toned down the, quality settings in the OBS to see if that helps. Unfortunately, it does not help a lot. It did help a bit, but not a lot. Oh, they would go crazy with GTA 4 remaster. I bet there are tons of people who are literally waiting for it, who really wants it. It's that bad. It is. They literally they just want to like make money on things that are already work. Like by changing a couple of codes. That's it. They don't want to work hard on like entire game, which sucks. It actually sucks, really. Right, we are in Stockholm. I believe it's I don't know, it's in Finland? Oh, Oslo. Yep, we are in Finland. Stockholm, I believe it's in Finland, maybe. Now we are heading to Oslo, which is in Norway. Lovely Scandinavian countries. I love Scandinavian countries, man. It's amazing. It's quite beautiful. Super duper clean, super duper beautiful. Sheesh, that's loud. So true. I still remember the time I first got banned on GTA 5 and modder or hacker literally hacked into my account and was dropping the free money and that's how I ended up getting a ban from it. And every time I try to like, I will be honest, I appealed it twice and both of them I got rejected because it ended up with a permanent ban. So it sucks. Really sucks. So this is the reason, this is the reason I do not really like. I have an account, I have to have a different accounts. Thanks to Epic Games Store that it did a giveaway a couple of years back, and that's when I actually ended up getting a new GTA 5 account altogether. So that's the reason I only go to online lobbies, invite only lobbies, or friends only lobbies where we both can like tag along, play together, or just play solo without being worried about hackers or trollers griefing, trying to exploit you and do. I don't like money drop shit. Like it's okay if you want to get started. All right, fine. But if you just behave well and if you just get started with just buy a shark card, just to get started with, and then you use that money wisely, invest in stocks a bit in GTA 5, get the organization going, and then just do the cargoes and the mat delivery and all those side quests. You'll pretty much get all the money you need. Exactly. I believe they give like 50K every hour or something. Or was it like 10K every hour or something? Oh, it's 1,000 GTA dollars. Meh, that's not enough, but I mean, with that logic, if we play for almost 24 hours, we would only get like $24,000, which is really funny. We could literally rob a bank in the game, do heist, and get like what, 50K every setup we do, plus RP or XP, as to really how they say it. It's hilarious indeed. And in fact, they should treat the honest player, a player with a good behavior, should at least give them, if not 10K, at least 5K every hour. $1,000 in game means nothing. It's literally like I can literally kill, take down some NPCs, loot them up, and I would end up with like just $100, $200. So $1,000 makes no sense to me. Still not worth it. Anything below 5,000 is not worth it. I mean, like every hour, meh. If it was every 30 minutes, maybe it's worth it because and every hour it would be like $4,000. Definitely worth it. It's a big difference. Oh my. And this is why people are choosing not to follow the righteous path, not to follow the good behavior, but rather go for the shortcuts, easy money, which is like buying a modification, buying cheat engine, using the cheat engine so that they can like hack money into. Because the Rockstar is not rewarding players who are playing it with entire fair and square. Rather they are like making things more tougher for them. They did what? So now, what the fuck? Nightclub only provide 10K now, bro. That's so bogus, man. See, that's what I'm telling you. They're literally making it so tough for the players, especially the good players who actually want to like grow their businesses. And that's bull crap, man. That's bull crap. Why would they do something like that? That's so preposterous and that's so ominous. Like, why? They're literally punishing players for being fair. But it's okay. I do have a couple of high setups and all those fancy stuff. I do have a bunker. I do not recall how did I get that. I believe I. Do you remember Ethan Miles from RLS? And he later changed his name to Mi Xing Shun or something like that. But Ethan Miles, O'Reilly is a Steam name, O'Reilly, with a question mark at the end. So he was pretty, you know, generous enough or good enough to like show me some exploits back then. Not talking about now, like a couple of years back when he was actually playing it. So he did a couple of highs and he used to like disconnect at the end of the high so that the entire profit is given to me, and that's why I believe I ended up getting a couple of submarine or some other fancy stuff. But yeah, I guess we did it like for like twice and twice, and then I never heard back from him. I don't know. He quit Discord, he quit Steam, and yeah. But like people literally try to find another way around circumvent restriction. Uh, you know, because GTA Rockstar is literally punishing people. It sucks actually. I still have it installed though. I still have it installed because I was thinking that someday we're gonna hop onto it together and just do some normal highs and all those crazy free stuff. But now that you have said that, I mean I'm not gonna uninstall it because that shit takes a lot of time to like uh well damn it, it's not my fault if someone decided to freaking ram into my booty from behind. But hey, at least we got the job done. Not good, not great because yeah. But yeah, we definitely need a game or two where we can actually hope on, and I felt GTA 5 is most decent given that we do it in invite only lobby or friends only lobby or uh, there is a clan or crew lobby only, right? So yeah, that's not how you do it. That's literally grinding for grinding and no extra content. Yeah, and I'm just roaming around here. How you doing? Oh, Shenu. Okay, that's a good name. Yeah, but it's like Steven wasn't up most. Yeah, he's been. I don't know. I don't see him that often on streams. I believe he's just got his live PC or something. So yeah. But even if we just even if it's just two of us, that's not bad either. Like it's fun. Yeah, I mean it's okay. I mean like if I want, we can rather just hop onto RLS. That's much more better as compared to GTA 5. Like you can chat in game. You don't have to worry about people messing you. You get a passive salary, passive income around like 1,000. I don't remember it, but like you can at least. I have like two properties in there. I got one dealership. I got two garage, one garage, two shops, one factory, and I don't know how much passive income that is, but I believe a shop gives you $10 and like all those. I don't remember it. So I would rather just do that. You know, we don't have to worry about you installing that GTA 5 because that's really uh freaking 150 GB. Apart from RLS and Minecraft replacing the player guide. Yay! I mean, when it comes, I mean, I don't mind, or I don't mind playing multiplayer, in some sort of simulation games like TruckersMP. I don't mind, or like just hopping on to convoy mode and just trucking around because it's rather chill and relaxing, more like a podcast. But are you still collect name items? Yes, I am still collecting the name items, brother. Yep, you got some for me. I don't know why I'm roaming around here and there, but okay. Oopsie. Boobies. Whoop, whoop. I think so. Yeah. Hey, amazing. This is weird, but when it comes to multiplayer games, I don't mind doing Fortnite. I don't mind doing Dead by Daylight. That's one of the games that I do off the stream a lot. I don't mind Truckers MP. It's okay, chill. But otherwise, I don't think so. I'm into many multiplayer games either. Maybe I would love to try Division 2 at some point of time. Like I have had in my mind that I want to play it, and I have it installed. I'm just not able to find the correct time for it. Given the crazy, you know, uh, hell I've been lately and all those stuff. It's just, last week I was not able to even stream. I believe I just did 2 streams in a week, which is crazy. I usually in fact is 3 or 4, if not 4, at least 3. My brother was into Fortnite earlier, into that, but Fortnite is chill. But I'm a sucker. I don't. I suck in building. I don't. I'm pretty much suck at building and stuff. So I always prefer playing the non bill or zero bill, and then just like. And there are so many mini games in Fortnite now. Back then there weren't mini games, but now it's pretty much Roblox. Like you literally you can. There's so many mini games that you can actually play. So I believe that like they have what murder mystery. They got mini races in there now. They have a lot of things has changed. Back then, Fortnite was all about zero, building and shooting, but now it's like you have so many mini games, so many modes. You got money heist mode. You got murder mystery, and all the stuff. Oh, I believe I tried Minecraft once, but I have a Windows edition, the one that you actually buy from the Microsoft Windows. But I never really went crazy about it. Like I tried comprehending how the game works, and my small brain could not really grasp the how it's done. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't mind building because it's pretty chill thing to do, and we can literally do that in wireless. Again, we have a building pumps, but I just don't know. I tried Roblox twice or twice in my entire life of existence, and literally, I could not understand what's the purpose of Minecraft. Are the editors of a reason Minecraft used to be zero. Yeah, I just don't know. And I don't know. I just find it a bit boring. I used to find it a bit boring back then, Minecraft. I mean, it could be that because I was soloing it and I did not really have someone to like play with and to like show me around like how it's done and all those how to stuff. And a lot of people used to say back then that you need to get Java Minecraft, and I was like, what the fuck is Java Minecraft? Because when I used to Google that Minecraft in the Windows Store, I could only see the Windows Edition. I was not aware of it. There are two types of Minecraft mode. There's a freaking Java Edition and there's freaking Windows Edition. So I actually ended up getting Windows Edition Minecraft, and that was like 2 years of pocket money or 3 years of pocket money or something. Yeah. So that was, I was like, fuck it. Since I bought it, I will definitely give it a try. It's such that Windows Store does not provide you an ability to request for a refund, or else I would have done that and I've bought into Java Minecraft. But there were people who said that you can literally like pirate it, like download certain modes, and Bedrock Edition is mobile. It's mobile, mostly used to be Pocket Edition, or there are some custom launchers. Yeah, I've seen a couple of people having something running on their Discord. Uh, you know, like I could see they are running some sort of launchers, and I, it's just a bit weird. Oh, oh, I see. Makes sense. Yeah, literally, I had no idea when people said that, like you have to get a Java Minecraft. I'm like, what's that? So, so I believe, I suppose that you got the Java edition. You know what? Maybe I will see if I can get my hands on Java edition Minecraft, and maybe you can, show me around how it's the Minecraft done, and maybe I can just stream it while we are just going through. Java Minecraft is a default Minecraft. Is it free or is it like we have to buy it? I mean, really, really, it's okay. Like private private servers are fine, in my opinion. So it's official servers, then you need to buy it. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. Like, if you're still playing it, and if you have to like happen to like step into or like join official servers, then I will pretty much save the money for it aside. If anything is extra, I get at the month end, I will just get it. I don't mind having another chill game added to our list of library or collection so that we both can play. That is, it need not need to be GTA 5. It can just be Minecraft. Or maybe you can just install ATS2 and we can just be driving around in the convoy mode or something like that. Sweet. Yeah, I mean, as long as I know how to play, I don't mind. But right now, I'm like headless chicken. Like I'm always headless chicken in so many games. Like I'm freaking small brain. But it's when it comes to Minecraft, I am small brain pro max. Literally, I have no idea how to play that. But all right, I'm literally gonna add it to my wish list and just gonna like prioritize it over other games. I don't think so. I need to worry about any sort of new games at the moment since we already have so many going on. Oh, and we need to circle back to Assassin's Creed Shadows. Oh, CSGO, it's more like no, CSGO is okay, like all you need is a better CPU for that, it's mainly CPU hardware game and it's mainly free FPS game mode. So if you got a better FPS, a monitor that has a good frame rate, at least 144 hertz and above, oh, it's just like you just need to set a proper configuration of the mouse. So I fail hard, but funny enough, I have over like 3,000 hours in fucking CSGO. Oh, that's the thing. I don't know. I suck at it too, but I believe before. before I actually, I mean, even back then when I was like playing JC2, Just Cause 2, I used to jump between Just Cause 2 and CS2 because that was CS. I believe CS2 was released or like the transition to CS2 in 2024 or 2025. Before that, it was only Counter-Strike Global Offensive, and that was the only two game which was based on CPU and where I do not need to worry about anything. Oh, I tried Dota 2. I did not get it. I was not able to understand the concept or grasp any of it. CS2, you need to aim where you need a lot of practice. So over 2,000 or 3,000 hours that I have accumulated over the years, to I believe 1,500 hours I have just spent on like finding a perfect setting for me, perfect configuration, trying to do a hedge. You know what? You know what? All right, what I'm gonna do is, you know, I'm gonna stream Counter-Strike Global Offensive or Counter-Strike Global 2 on this channel, of course. So I can just do it on the Twitch, if not in this channel. And you can just see how things are. I pretty much suck at it, and the worst part is that the old computer which I had, which literally burned down a couple of years back, I had a perfect setting. I had perfect crosshair. I had perfect everything. I actually had a perfect sensitivity. All those amazing Gucci settings, which I was so comfortable with. I used to get freaking headshots in on there using those settings and configuration, but it's literally gone. So in on this setup, I have not spent enough time, to like find my sweet spot. But I can just play around. I don't mind. I literally at this point I don't care about headshots or winning or losing. I just play so that I can see people getting crazy on my skills. Like they literally suck. Some people are so sweaty that they just care about winning and getting, getting uh, those crazy just winning basically. And if you are not someone who can aim, I mean, like most of the servers are obvious for obvious reason. We know that it's given that the server that I'm gonna play in is gonna be from my country and my city in, so you may not be able to understand anything at all. And I do not use the in-game audio or do not communicate at all. I don't really like to communicate with people because they are really abusive. It it was super duper insane. So CS:GO was a lot better as compared to Counter-Strike 2. The only thing was crazy about it was the fact that, uh, uh, a lot of hackers, people were able to circumvent the VAC system. They literally used to buy, you know, how do you say it? A cheat engine which is paid, the paid modification and all those ways. Exactly, they did not. They literally fucking scream. There are some people who literally just go on swearing, using, degradatory terms and like abusive terms just because you fucking cannot play. Hey, dude, like, come on. Hey, dude, chill the fuck out. It's not that you're fighting in a fucking, like a war where ability of mine, to take down an enemy depends the fate of the entire country or of our own ex-soldiers and stuff, like so chill the fuck out. But no, these people are sweaty, these people are really sweaty. And that's the reason if I find someone who's crazy like that, I usually like mute them or usually turn off the game voice altogether. So and I just do my own thing, just have the game footstep and effects on so I can hear the enemy and stuff. But yeah, many false bans. It was a cancer. Yeah, it was a great cancer. People paid for the cheats and like despite reporting them, despite reporting people for using illicit means to like get an advantage over others, WAG did, Gaben or the Steam or WAG did nothing. They did nothing. In fact, they actually ended up like banning false accounts, false people. The one who played with fair with all the fairness, they ended up getting banned. CS2 is no good either. It's the same people, it's the same thing. People, as and when the technology or system advances, hackers or the models try to implement, to add anti, uh, you know, they have an antidote for everything. They have antidote for every fucking viruses or every fucking security system. They try to find a bypass to that system. Like if I have so CS:GO was amazing. CS is buggy as fuck, and it's more tougher now. It used to be a bit easier. I was able to reach like a legendary Eagle Master, which is like a rank 6 or in RLS. So there are so like top rank is Legendary Eagle Master, I don't know, it was LDM or MG, something like that. No, it's Legendary Eagle Master, and the final rank, which is R7 in RLS, which was equivalent to Global Elite in Counter Strike. So I was a rank down to be the global elite, and then all this crazy stuff. And I stopped playing for almost 6 to 7 months. Things changed. They changed the way the gun recoils for the how the aiming system was, and then I took a setback. And then I was never able to surpass Gold Nova Master. So Gold Nova Master, maybe I was lucky enough to reach MG. I don't know what was the full form of MG. I guess it was Master Guardian, I suppose. Yeah, but that's it. But yeah, back then things were very easy, and that's the reason people took it for granted. People tried to exploit the easiness that the game provided with a lot of easy recoil, a lot of easy way to take a headshot, and all this crazy stuff. Yeah, crazy. But yeah, sometimes I do go on Twitch or just go on, esports website and just watch people playing Counter Strike. I don't know. I used to do that a lot during my school times. Even when I was like playing RLS, uh, not now. Back then, I used to watch all those international global matches, and it kind of inspired me to like stick on to Counter Strike. But yeah, I haven't really been doing any of that lately. I should probably, but I'm gonna definitely play Counter Strike 2. You know what? Maybe I will just do it right now off the stream. See if I still got in me that I can actually shoot people down, and maybe, somewhere down the line in this week, I should stream it. Yeah, it's like and it's international, exactly. And there was a time I was super excited, and I had dreams to like, to be part of the esports. To be enroll myself into like to represent my country and all this stuff until I guess that still remain a dream. I was not able to accomplish it. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, but I'm not sad or something. I'm happy how things turned out at the end of the day. It's fine. It's forever. But yeah, we back then we all had a dream to like do something crazy so that we can represent our country or our home. And if it's something in gaming, why not? But yeah, that's something crazy. Yeah, major like, but it's really crazy. You literally need to play 24/7. You need to spend all. I mean, that's how I ended up with 2,000 hours in that game. And if I log into right now, I don't even know and recalls anymore. So I just try to like tap shoot. That's the easiest way to like you know to have a high probability or the certain chances of you being able to get a headshot. But otherwise, I don't remember this way at all. I know, right? Oh my. But yeah, it's crazy, brother. It's crazy. Whew. Oh, has it been 3 hours already? I might probably call this stream off here. Or like where to throw a smoke. Trust me, I still don't know where to throw a freaking smoke or use a flashbang. I just literally throw it anywhere. There are, out of like 100 times I freaking threw a smoke, 99 times, yeah, my fucking smoke is in the midair. It's literally smoking in the fucking midair. And people literally laugh at me and like they say that I don't know shit. I'm like, I don't care. I don't know shit. I don't know. I don't care about like going into depth of that game. Like it's a good game and it would definitely give an advantage in terms of tactical advantage over the other teams. But I just let I just let other people do it, man. Like if you're good at smoke, go and smoke. If you're good at fucking flashbang, go and fucking flash. I don't care. I buy every single item. I buy every single grenade, and I just randomly use it, man. Literally. So when I'm gonna play nice, you will literally see how I play and then people go crazy. There are times I literally even burn myself using a fucking Molotov. I try to aim at the other side of the wall, and that literally rebounds back to my booty, and I literally died there. Yeah, definitely not promoting smoking. None of the actors or streamers or the watchers here promote smoking. Smoking kills. Smoking causes cancer. Please reach out to your doctor if you like to contest with smoking habits. This stream is definitely not sponsored by sneakers. If you're hungry, grab a sneaker. Exactly, don't do smoke unless you are in a military or in a soldier. You want to use a smoke grenade. Unless it's not a grenade, do not use it. I don't know why some people think vaping is a lot better than smoking, but in fact, vaping actually kills you quicker as compared to smoking. I would rather just grab a beer and just like look at the moon, or just take a stroll around and just that. I would rather use that. I don't mind having a fucking acid in my body rather than having that sort of great crazy toxin or like tobaccos and all those shit. Maybe a red wine or a whiskey. Something that we have to do whenever I'm there. It's exactly. It's even more unhealthy and yeah, like I don't know. Some people believe that it's so cool. I mean, I do get it. It's kind of a Gen Z thing to like vape around, like it's more awesome and stuff in terms of the way we do it. People look cool, but it's really bad. I would simply just go and like maybe grab a Diet Coke can. I don't mind, or maybe grab a Pepsi Coke can or just a freaking beer. That's it. I would rather go that route rather than going into smoking route. But again, it totally depends. I guess there are people who would, debate me and tell me I'm wrong, and it's okay. This there. Yeah, I mean, like at the end of the day, you are affecting your lungs, and that's one of the most, prominent part of your body, of your intestine, or whatever, entire being. Because without the lungs, you cannot breathe. It's not that. I mean, drinking affects liver, and that's too not good. But if you're drinking it in moderate, that's all right. Especially if you're just drinking it a beer. Like I said, once a month or stuff like that. Something not super toxic, something not super alcoholic. If you're drinking something too heavy, like you say, like brandy or like bourbon and all those fancy stuff, uh, just do it occasionally, not every now and then, and that will be healthy. Like some alcohols is pretty good for to like strengthen your hairs and like like to glow your skin and stuff. But at the same time, you need to make sure that you are doing it moderately so that you don't end up with a beer belly. Because let me tell you, my ass is big enough right now. I'm fucking fat. I don't think I'm fat, but like I don't want to have a fucking beer belly right now. Exactly. So if everything is okay in terms of if you're doing it moderately, but lungs, dude, whether you vape or whether you smoke anything, it's something that it won't be repaired over the time. Liver, it gets like how do I say it? It cleans, and eventually, because you're not drinking it regularly, you're not making it a habit, but smoking, once you start a pack, you start with a cigarette a day and it reaches to two cigarettes and three cigarettes an entire pack a week and then a pack a day, two packs a day. Not to mention the amount of money that you are spending wasting on a fucking cigarette that you can actually save and invest in something which is more, maybe put in insurance or something like that. Exactly. Too much is not good. Too much beer, exactly. So I feel that once a week or once a month, something like that, which will ensure that that the old toxin are like they excreted out of your body in terms of sweat, in terms of like stools and urines and stuff like that. Then you can perhaps like some real. Sometimes I feel I should just start a podcast again, on my main channel where we can talk about all those crazy stuff, like, and I don't mind, maybe I should do that. What do you think? I just need to find a way to like make my camera work so that like it would be some real podcast, and we can just sit together, and like we can just talk about it. Exactly, like a podcast, I believe I did two podcasts on my main channel. One was like talking about the 90s cartoons, animes, and then there was like old games. I guess it is still sitting right there, and maybe if you can literally like go and give it a rewatch. But it was me. I don't know how I'm sounding there. I don't know if I had a PC or I was just using a old laptop. I don't know if even I had a camera or something. But I did try two podcasts, and that's the only podcast I have in my entire channel. So maybe we need to assign a day. Which day would you prefer? Like if I ever do podcasts, what day would you prefer? What Friday would be okay. Maybe we can just talk and chill. I don't mind. Uh, yeah, I guess Friday would be perfect too. So again, not sure when it's gonna happen, but I believe Friday would be perfect to like give my podcast a try because a lot of people would be free and I don't know what I'm gonna talk about. We can talk about anything, as long as it's not something crazy. Maybe I can just do a Mamboni stream. I don't know. Let's see how it pans out. But if you have any sort of topics that come into your mind that you think we can talk for hours, just let me know on DM, brother, and then we can just like I can put the plan. Maybe some poll in Discord. Not a bad idea at all. But I just don't know. Discord, like as much as I would love to say Discord is is there. It's not that interactive. So maybe we both can just brainstorm the ideas, and then you can just let me know, and I can just talk. Maybe we can just talk about 90s stuff, the old 90s toys and old 90s games, and all this amazing stuff that we just did on here. We can just talk on there, like in more detail. Then we can, segue to talking about smoking and alcohol. At the same time, have some sort of disclaimer that smoking kills and all this stuff. Maybe I will just put in command on some in Streamlabs, then you can just use that. Or I don't know. I'm just trying to like think about some stuff. It would be amazing if you could just grab a glass of beer and have the camera on and take a sip of it and then talk about alcohol, and that would be such so ironic. Like I would be literally contradicting myself. Here I'm talking not to drink, and there I'm promoting beer, something like that. But yes, woof. It was an amazing drive. I literally got spanked from behind by some crazy player, and our delivery wasn't very good. But we did what we could, and I hope I did report it at player, so hopefully the game moderators will be able to take action on it. But I do not really love the in-game reports because they are rather they hit like missed and hit. Sometimes it's a miss and sometimes it's a hit, and I'm too lazy to actually like go onto TruckersMP website and file a report because I have to like get out of streamer mode and look for my player history in logs file, take out this TruckersMP ID and all those fancy stuff. I'm happy with our reporting place. I don't care. If not me, someone else will report that and then they can handle it. Yeah. Post irony. I don't like literally ironic promo max. Whoop. Yeah. Can't believe tomorrow is Monday. Weekend just flew by. But yes, brother, I think I might just end the stream and we can and let's talk in Discord DMs. That would be much better. But thank you so much, brother, once again, for being here, for all the love and for all the support that you have given me throughout this year. Really like I say, I'm nothing without you and without everyone's support. So thank you so much for supporting this brown guy. Really appreciate that. You too, brother. Let's continue talking on our DMs. I will just end the stream here. Love you, brother. Alright, guys, thank you so much once again. This is Naughty Blocks on Naughty Buddy, and I will hopefully see you all tomorrow around the same time, which is going to be around 6 or 7 a.m. Central, where we may stream some GTA 4 if we can. Otherwise, otherwise we could just do some Indiana Jones, a thing that we have to like probably, niche it down. But once again, thank you so much, guys. Love you all. And I will hopefully see you all super duper soon on Discord. Later. Supra! Hey! How you doing, Supra? Good morning. Didn't see the notification. No, that's totally okay. It was just me babbling about crazy stuff and then we did a drive. But how are you doing today? This fine Sunday morning. An amazing stream the other day. Super! Doing great. Amazing. Yeah, it was kind of yeah, you know what? It was kind of a podcast, like totally. It was driving, chilling, and relaxing. And thank you. It was fun. My chat in OBS didn't. Oh, it did not. Okay. All right. That's crazy. All right. No worries. We can. All right. So, can you share the screenshot of what do you see in OBS on my DMs, Supra, so that we can like troubleshoot that? It should have worked. But yeah, I'm not surprised. The OBS has been wonky. It literally reset my entire OBS. Wow, there's a new bug right there. It pulled up, but did not. Did you make?
Oh, that's that. That's that.
Sheesh, that was loud. Okay, let me just go back to title screen. That would be much more better. I can see something happening right now. Oh, damn, my game. Well, it crashed, but it's okay. Yeah, it's literally going crazy on everyone. But did you check if the chat was on top chat or it was on all chat? Because if it was on top chat, it would randomly show like a chat. It won't be in a sequence, but rather a random sequence. Only a specific user's chat you'll be able to see. So you have to make sure that a chat is always set on live chat or all chat rather than on top chat. Yeah, the radio literally crashed on me. Like everything is super black. We're literally looking in the black void right now, and with my amazing sexy voice. I had it on all chat, but it only shows like the first handful of chat from the very beginning and never moved. Okay, so that's something crazy. It should have. Yeah, okay. So here's the thing about OBS chat. You won't be able to go, from this. The chat will keep refreshing. So if you were able to see all the chat from the beginning, after a couple of hours it will reset and it will only show last 30 minutes or last hour chats, so you won't be able to scroll up to the first ones. But as you mentioned, it showed like first handful of chats from the very beginning and never moved. There's some other total different glitch or bug. We need to like troubleshoot that. All right, so what you can do here is I would recommend logging out of your YouTube channel, literally disconnecting it from the files and then head to the stream and stuff and click on disconnect. That will, deactivate or detach your channel from your OBS and then relink it. Ensure that you are clicking on apply and then click on OK. Do not directly click on OK. And then go to the OBS chat and then you need to sign in again through the OBS, through your Google account. So there are two types of chat. If you go to the dock, there's gonna be stream element chat and there's gonna be a normal OBS chat. So since we need OBS chat, you need to like click on it, click on your Google account. All right, no worries. I will just we can just talk it over on DMs. You can just show it to me and we can just troubleshoot it there. And to pull my stream up on my other computer. Wow, I just hate how OBS is acting up. Like for me, it keeps on crashing all the games. I don't know why. I just don't know. Like at this point, I believe they should just start a SaaS or just start a subscription-based services where they're actually looking into the glitches and working on the glitches. Sounds good. No, of course, always Supra. That. All right, guys. Thank you so much once again. I'm really sorry for black screen. And I'll hopefully see you all super duper soon. Hopefully tomorrow around the same time, around 7 or 8 a.m. Central. Thank you so much, Brother George. Thank you so much, Supra. Thank you so much, Mr. Tats, Maria Gomes, and anyone or everyone who stopped by. Smash the like and listen to me for almost 3 hours and experience my crazy traffic. I love you all and hopefully see you all soon. Bye bye.